the one, the only, Ben Sion. Good morning, welcome to Yeshiva YouTube Daily Double. Today we're doing Mesachas Pesachim, finishing Perek Zayin. We're starting the 8th Perek. Mishnah Yud Gimel, the end of Perek Zayin says, Shtei chaburos sheyu ochlos v'bayis echad. Elo hofchen es pneim helach v'ochlin, elo hofchen es pneim helach v'ochlin. V'ameicham be'emsa. You, as a person, you can't join two chaburos. We'll talk about this more in Yom Tzion. I can't be part of two different groups eating the Karban Pesach. I can't eat part of the Karban Pesach with one group and switch over to another group. However, two groups are allowed to eat in the same room. However, they have to be distinct. They have to be two groups. So therefore, they have to face that one faces in the direction of one wall. One faces opposite in the direction of the other wall. Otherwise, it's one big group. And these were two groups that signed up for two different Karban Pesach. However, you could have an urn of water in the middle, and you could have a waiter who serves both of them. Because shamash omi limzog, kofis is pivu machzir as panam. He goes to pour you. Apparently, the shamash got to eat some food also. So there's a problem. The shamash is the waiter. He can't eat in one part of the Karban Pesach one group and go into a different place and eat in a second place. So therefore, when he goes take water from the urn and mix drinks and bring it to the people, so therefore, when any food in his mouth, he has to stop eating it. Right when he's walking to the other group. If he ate in one group, he's walking to the other group. He has to stop eating until he gets back to his original group. As a kala, right? She's embarrassed. So it's just basically telling you the same thing, that even if you didn't plan on eating it in two groups, a kala is only, she's eating it with her chassan, right? They want privacy, but it's not a room. There's only one room. They want some privacy, so the halacha is you're allowed to eat in two chaburos as long as you signed up for two different Karban Pesachs, and therefore the kala, it's basically telling you advice. She should be eating in a different direction the other group, because you can't be joined in the first group, because if you're facing the first group, then you consider one group, and that's a problem. You can't two groups of people eating the Karban Pesach can't be joined together. So you have to eat in a separate direction. You can't be joined in any way. You don't be able to talk to each other. We'll talk about that more in Yom Tzion. Let's start the 8th Perek. Mishnah Aleph. She's married. She does not specifically register on any Karban Pesach. She has two people that are shechling for her father and her husband. Which one does she eat from? So she just got married to her husband. She goes with her husband. She gets married, and now Pesach comes. She got married at Purim. Pesach, here she goes to her father's house. In that case, we're not sure which one. She probably had in mind to eat from both of them. She feels comfortable with both of them. She can choose one or the other. She can't choose both. Let's say an orphan. He has different bank accounts. He has two people managing two bank accounts, and they're shechting two Karban Pesachs for him. Again, we don't know where he intended. So he could eat from which one he chooses, one or the other. Eved shel shnei shutfin. Let's say you have an Eved that belongs to two partners. He can't eat from either of them, because half of them belongs to one partner, half of them belongs to the other partner. So unless we get explicit permission from one owner to go ahead and let him, the Eved, be exclusive with the other owner, he's split and can't eat either of them. However, if he's had two partners, one freed him and one has yet to free him, the halacha is, we said in Mesachas Gittin and Bava Basra, the other person, Beisil and Mesachas Hagiga, that the Rabba was supposed to free him, even though he didn't free him yet. He can't eat from his master's Karban Pesach, but he could eat from his own Karban Pesach, because even though he didn't free him yet, he has to free him. So therefore, it's like he gave him permission to eat from his own Karban Pesach. That's the conclusion of today's share. Stay tuned for Yom Tzion, where I talk about this basis of halacha. Why can't two chaburos face each other, and why can't one person eat from two chaburos in the Karban Pesach? It's a very fundamental idea by the Chil's Karban Pesach. Yom Tzion coming up next.